All right, everyone. Good morning, and thank you for joining Bybit's The Art of Trading on this 14th of July. I'm here with my friend Jordan. I'm Leonard J. How are you doing today, Jordan?
What's up? What's up, Bybit fam? My name is Jordan. I'm in the building to do some live trading. Absolutely lovely to see the members hopping on. Please confirm if you can hear my voice clearly, as well as Leonard. Please confirm if you can see my P&L share and my chart. And let me know in the group, first of all, how are you doing? Are you bullish? Are you bearish? I mean, come on, look at these charts. Popcorn time all over the place. We're having fun. Our babies are pumping. XRP, some bullish news. ADA pumping, ETH pumping. I mean, how can you not have a smile on your face? Of course, unless you're not holding anything sitting on the sidelines, then you're in a bit of a boring place. But welcome, everybody. Please do go drop it in your communities. Let's make this huge. Let's take 2 minutes to invite our friends. And please let me know if everything is working. I see. Oh, there we go. Zion, welcome. Joe, welcome. James, Gaming with Anshul. Elk Hair, welcome to the stream. CBT Digital Flyer in the building from South Africa, one of South Africa's first, or if not the only first South African token. Congratulations, Devault, and welcome, CBT. Valentine in the building, Crypto Cloud, Lalit. All right, so let me know right now, where are you tuning in from? Which country is showing us fire? Nigeria? Is it South Africa? I know we've got some Philippines, some Indonesia. Let's go. Sound is crisp. Awesome stuff. CBT, so proud of what you're doing and congratulations. CBT to the moon. Check them out if you would like some alpha. Okay, so no further ado, let's get straight into the charts. Give me 1 second to quickly swap over my power. Okay, so as usual, we are going to start off with a bang. We are going to head into some degen trades. Okay, here we go from India. There we go from Germany. I love it. Let's see Poland, Australia or Austria. Let me know. Nigeria. There we go. India, Crypto Povar. Yes, one of my favorite up and coming Russian affiliates. Welcome. Oh, Germany. You're in Germany. Absolutely lovely. I'm so excited to see what you do in the Russian space. Valentine from Nigeria. Oof, India. Christian, we all know where you're from, my brother. XXX from the Netherlands, from Nigeria. Christian Byrne, our resident comedian from South London. Absolutely awesome to have you, brother. All right, so thank you. Oh, Jess from South Africa. Absolutely awesome.
I did
Crypto
not
Cloud
know
from
Crypto Cloud was
Ghana.
from Ghana. All right.
Yep. Africa represented.
Yes, sir.
Exastra. Indonesia. It's Iceland? I had no idea Itza was from Iceland. This is so cool. This is why I do this, because it's amazing to know where everyone is from. Look at this, Turkey. I mean, right now we are global. We are global. So thank you everybody for being here. Crypto Pova traveling a lot. Pakistan. Beautiful. Happy to be here. Okay, so no further ado, let's start with a bang. Let's hit some degen trades. Remember to hop into the Discord. That's where you can drop your charts that I'll have a look at. And please do drop your charts right now. Drop for me in the chat. Which altcoins are you looking at for a degen trade right now on the 15-minute time frame? I want to enter 200x trades so we can have something interesting and entertaining to
Woo!
follow along in our live P&L share. So let's go. Let's see what coins are we looking at. I'm going to quickly look at the pumpers and dumpers. Nice. Mina, XRP, Luxonic, let's get it. Naranj says ETH. XRP is definitely one that we should look at. Why don't we enter a degen trade on XRP? Because we can do 75x on XRP. That's an interesting one. And yeah, be careful with that 75x on XRP. For those of you who haven't seen that XRP, just pump 50% in like, I don't know, a few minutes. All right, so let's go. This is our trading platform. As you can see, we are milking some profits. So this trade, 227 realized, this trade, 86 realized, this trade, 162 realized, liquidity, BTC, and ETH. We're not going to hop on the past for now. You know what? Let's take these profits off the table, whatever's left, because that's how we do and that's what we like to do. Don't ever hesitate to take profits. You saw how much I had already realized on those trades. All right, so now we're going to open some new trades and look at that. I mean, to go into XRP right now is, of course, an interesting one. So let's check it out. XRP, for those of you who don't know, let me know in the chat. Why did XRP pump? Tell me if I don't know, why did XRP pump? And of course, let's go open a trade. And be careful about shorting this coin. Be careful about shorting this coin now, because
Yes.
I mean, I saw lots of people saying, "Okay, cool, 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 cool. We pumped whatever. Boom, it's time to short. 73% up. It's time to short." Just be careful. People might not have even heard about this yet, and we'll talk about it. Let me know, why did XRP pump? We're going to talk about it. Oh, thank you so much. Very sweet. All right, so XRP, GN. Good evening, BTC. Take a look at INJ. Okay, let's see. Matt felt like we were going to pump. Everything was calling for dumping, dumping, but I could see, and I said in the stream, remember when I said it looks like a dead cat bounce in reverse, and the bulls are just pushing, 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 keeping some of their power all the time to push through that level, and we finally broke through. And you know what? I took profits on all of my bots. We broke the range on ADA. We broke the range on XRP. ADA bots on XRP and ADA in big profit. Spot bots in big profit. Things are looking good. Okay, US court ruled XRP non-security. Thank you very much, Fib and Pivot. You are on it. Okay, so this is XRP and this is gnarly stuff. So if we were to enter a 75x degen trade right now, which is what we're about to do, which way should we go? Long or short? And right now we're on the 1 hour time frame. We can see that stochastic actually wants to go up on the 1 hour. Regular coming down from hugely overbought territory. It was all the way up at 99, which is basically the top. It's as high as it can go on the regular stochastic on the 1 hour. Let's just go to the daily to see where we are. And we can see that maybe the bears on XRP are right now. Maybe we need to relax a bit. Look at the daily RSI coming down from the absolute top level. I am an XRP long-term bull, so it's extremely hard for me to short XRP in these times on 75x. And you know what? The stop loss might go off very, very quickly. But that's fun to watch, is it not? So let me know right now in the chat. I see some people are already answering. Which way? I'm going to open $100. I'm going to open on 75x. It might only be open for 3 minutes or 2 minutes. So let me know, long or short. Long or short? I see Gaming with Anshul says long. She who
Long.
says long. Are we going to be bulls or are we going to be bears? Let's go to the 15-minute time frame and we can see that we are coming down to our moving average. We may find support here at our 50 moving average. We can see that, of course, we're overextended. Of course, we've had this huge pump. But like I said, this kind of beautiful, beautiful, the opposite of FUD, the most bullish hopium news you can achieve. I mean, basically what this means is that holding XRP, you're going to have to pay a whole lot less tax. So this is extremely bullish. And it's extremely bullish for ETH. It's extremely bullish for ADA because they're all in the same kind of bracket. It's a huge win for crypto.
Exactly.
So yeah, I mean, a lot of people who are not on the communities every day like we are might have not even heard about this. And they might not even know, okay, now we're 73% up. They might just hear the bullish news and buy some for the next 2 years. And well done. I mean, Stuart, in South Africa, we have one of our South Africans 300% up on spot buys on XRP from just buying the dips in the last 2 years. I mean, I got goosebumps and congratulations. Okay, so let's do it. Let's hope we find some support here. We can see our stochastic on the 15-minute wants to come up. We're currently looking like we might dump below, but we're here to have fun. And thank you, Bybit, for allowing us. All right, so let's go. We're going to order by cost into $100. We're going to make sure, because of course this is high leverage, we're going to make sure we enter with a stop loss. We're going long. We want our stop loss. Let's make it a 30%. And we'll make our ROI a 90. That gives us a 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio. Confirm your stop loss. Make sure it's there. Look at your trigger price. We're good to go. And of course, check everything before you go. 75x. Make sure you're on the right mode. If you want to just move slightly to the side there, you'll see this little tool, and that can give you your hedge mode or your regular one-way mode. So let's go. Let's open the long. And there we can see We have our take profit and our stop loss. And like I said, this is fun times. This is scalping. This trade is most likely going to be closed out quite imminently in either a stop or a profit. And what we can see here is the stop is, yeah, it's looking about 1 to 3. So this should now show up on our P&L. Let's have a look. There it is. And already $10 in profit, $7 in profit. And you know what? This is fun. This is DGen trading. And of course, let me bring up the banner. Very, very important. DGen trading is for entertainment purposes, so be very careful acting like this. Of course, I've got a stop loss, so I know what I'm risking right now. And you know what? One of our members in South Africa got wrecked on Sol because of the pumps. And why? He forgot his stop loss. He forgot his stop loss. At the end of every stream, I tell you stop loss, stop loss, stop loss. Okay, so here we see we're moving. We're 12% already. ROI $13. Let's go. XRP. Okay, and here we can always see where our take profit and our stop loss is, and we can always see what we are risking. Why is our stop loss now 50? So let's move our stop loss up. I thought it was a bit low. Move our stop loss a little bit up. Let's keep it below that wick. Well, let's put it in the wick there. Let's see if the bulls can step in here. So always check what you're risking. We now are very aware that we're risking $20 for $74, and I'm okay with that. All right, so one more DGen trade. Let's open another DGen trade before we move swiftly onwards right now in the chat. And I love trading the coins that you guys and girls want to trade instead of rather going to find my own pumpers or dumpers. So please let me know right now in the comments, what are we doing? And yes, I will be dropping an attendance sheet shortly for our raffle. I will also be dropping a Kahoot link. Okay. Yes, please do show your support. Drop a like for us. Go drop the link in your communities.
Yes, please.
Crypto Cloud, very nice. Bull run started. I love the atmosphere. Let's get it. Long I'm betting my car. XRP. Oh no, we're blocking out Leonard's face there. Let me see if I can just fix that. Nope. Anyway, no stress for now.
Yes,
Okay, long term is long XRP. All right, so XLM Matic, XLM Matic, Pepe,
Pepe.
INJ. Okay, Pepe could be a fun one because, as we know, that's hardcore too. So let's see here. P&L, $20 in a profit. Do we smash it? Do we put our stop in profit? Do we take partial profits? Or do we embrace the degen and just leave the stop loss? Just leave the stop loss in a loss. Let me know in the chat. I mean, this is what it's about. I'm so glad we're getting some volatility. What do I do with that trade? Do we leave it? Do we take $20? Because making $20 in 2 minutes. I mean, should we just take the $20? I don't know. Let's go to Pepe. I mean, it just shows you what you can achieve really if you yeah, if you know what you're doing with DJ trading, you can make money very, very quickly. Okay, on that profit, how do you set or calculate the fees? Very nice. So you can choose here in your order by cost. When you're ordering, you can either order inclusive of your fees or without your fees. And you can always, of course, come down to your P&L and you will very clearly see your realized P&L. And the reason our realized P&L is quite high is because we are on a very high leverage. So Devault, nice question. I hope that answers. And of course, just go to the Bybit, learn about the Bybit fees, and it'll tell you everything you need. I'm so tempted to take these $20 and just like open another trade because that's such easy, quick money. And then there's the other greedy part of me going, nah, let's wait for the $90. Oh, I love it. Okay, so Pepe, let's go on the 1 day. Thank you for the suggestion on Pepe. Very cool. So Pepe on the 1 day looks like it's wanting to pump more. Pepe on the 4 hour looks like it's wanting to reverse. I mean, I'm very bullish on XOP. I don't know if I'm as bullish on Pepe. So I'll give it back to the group. Oh, sorry, I'm blocking out Leonard's face. Let's get rid of that. So right now in the group, drop for me. Pepe, what's our max leverage? 50x. This is brutal stuff. So drop for me right now in the group. Pepe, long or short, 50x. And you know what? This is a binary market we work in. We're either going to win or lose. You either win or you lose. It's that simple. And you know what? Don't gamble. We can see exactly here what it looks like we should be doing here. It's a bit confusing with the 1 hour stochastic in a different place. Can see the same thing happening with our support on the 50 EMA on the 15-minute. It's very similar to Ethereum, ADA, XRP. And you know what? We'll look at BTC dominance, and BTC dominance just took the biggest nosedive. Um, okay, so long or short on Pepe? Let's go long or short on Pepe. Pepe short, Pepe short, Pepe short, Pepe short, long, long, Pepe short. Ladies, long. Anthony Long. Oh my word. Okay, so we've got longs, we've got here shorts, long. All right, very nice question. Can you explain in layman's terms what happens to an active trade when leverage is adjusted? All right, yeah, I can. So basically, if your leverage is 10x and you take it up to 100x, your initial margin will be divided by 10. So it's actually a risk management technique. Essentially, it should times your margin or keep your margin, but then you'd be at a higher risk. So that's how it works. There, our stop loss has gone off. So let's quickly go see. Actually, let's open this Pepe trade. So let's go for a short. So that's either our stop loss or our take profit. I'm guessing it was our stop loss. Oh yeah, let's just quickly check here. Yeah, it looks like it was our $20 stop loss. And that's how quick it happens. Okay, so Pepe cross 50x. We want to open a short. Make sure you use your take profit or your stop loss. Let's go, same thing. 90 to 30 firm. Make sure it's there. Open the short. Oof, and look how clustered it is. This is what you call a scalp. Okay, so let's see. We took a bullish option. Now we're taking a bit of a bearish option. And you know what? We might get stopped on both. And that's how we learn. Okay, so let's see. At least this P&L share is now up. Ooh, I'm tempted to enter into more of these degen trades. They're so fun. But let's move through. So right now, let's have a little bit of a discussion. I'm sure everyone has this on their minds. Wisot is coming up. So let me know, what was your experience of Wisot last year? Did you enjoy it? Did you enter? Are you even aware that it's happening? And yeah, take a look here.
Lambo Rolex. Woo! All right, and there's plenty of ways to play. I mean, there's a lot of competitions this round. You notice it's not race themed like last time, but the prizes are still all there. Um, let's see, we got the squad showdown. There's like $6 million in there. Assemble your squad, highest profit and loss margin takes it home, and it's tiered. You got the copy trading fast. That's like 300K. Copy trading, same mechanics but different mechanism. The raffle,
And
that
there's
lucky
something for any
draw.
everybody here. If you're a squad leader, if you're a newbie, literally, it's like you can't. I'm so impressed. Every year, I mean, we know that there's no other trading competition in the world that comes even close. And then
Literally.
Bybit goes even further and just adds all these awesome new things. I mean, the copy trading fest. This is just too exciting. So let me know in the chat. All right, Valentine was not a part. Oh, I want that Lambo.
Don't we all, brother?
So I mean, yeah, this is really where it comes down to testing yourself against the best traders in the world, because there is no better attended trading competition than this one. So super exciting. Let me know if anyone has any questions. And sure, isn't it exciting? There's going to be a trader rolling around in a Bybit Lambo. My word. All right, cool. Let's go. So I'm now going to drop the Kahoot pin and our raffle link while Leonard takes us through some news and some hype tokens. Over to you, Leonard.
All right, guys. So much news. We're going to start off. We got a lot to cover today, but it is all over the place, and most of it is bullish. But I'm going to ask your opinion. We're all said and done. Let's see where you guys land on the news. All right. Starting off, we covered World Series of Trading, so I'm going to slide on past that. But plenty of prizes just to recap. Plenty of participation. You can really test your metal here. This is where the boys and the men separate. And as far as that Lambo, that Rolex, that's part of the live stream, which is like a very distinct and specific competition. So if you want to go for the grand prize, which quite honestly, give me funds. I love Lambos, but I like money because you could buy Lambos with money. But anyway, if you want to participate in that Lambo Rolex action, you definitely want to attend the live stream. That's going to be like two randomly selected people from the stream. So just to clear that up or to let people know about that. But huge prize pool, 8 million total. So plenty to win, guys. Just get in there and do what you do best. Trade. All right. So moving on to our next topic, we have former SEC Chair Jay Clayton says Bitcoin spot ETF should be approved. I hear you, brother. All right. Former SEC Chair Jay Clayton suggested during a CNBC interview on July 10th that regulators could soon feel compelled to approve a spot Bitcoin EFT. He went on to explain that the SEC has previously chosen to reject spot Bitcoin ETFs, which we are all aware of, while approving futures Bitcoin ETFs, basically based on the latter's like surveillance sharing agreements. And what this is that in markets that have a potential smaller cap markets to be manipulated, you need a essentially dedicated task force to assure that like all market participants are on the up and up, like that the markets are not being blatantly manipulated. Um, I think it's a little hypocritical of a take because like their silver exchange traded funds, their gold exchange traded funds, these things we know, quiet part, are like highly manipulated. But it's an emerging class, not so much at this point. So I get it. They'll always like focus towards consumer protection, even to a fault sometimes. So a little too protective, if you know what I mean, like a little bit of stifling of what you can potentially earn, but understandable take. So BlackRock, as we're all aware, is like the main contender in this. They submitted their spot Bitcoin ETF proposal on June 15th. So, like, we're almost coming up on a month. And it's going to take a little while for that to play out, kind of like Ripple. That took a full effort. But essentially, as soon as they filed, people were like, there's a strong chance of BlackRock getting this. We saw Bitwise, WisdomTree, Invesco, Valkyrie, Van Eck, Fidelity. Fidelity for your state, you recognize, it's a huge bank. So, according to a former pre Gensler SEC head, like this thing definitely has a chance. So like we just essentially need to hope that they're feeling it, that I think the Ripple case is kind of going to, change a little bit about it. It seems that the courts, if not the actual regulatory body, is kind of more pro crypto than we expected. So we'll see. Let me know in the comments if you think we have a chance, or do you think this is going to be like all these other years, and we're not really going to see any progress. But here's the hoping. We saw how much everything moved just on the Ripple news. So take that, and then if we get this for Bitcoin, then like moon people, moon. And this is why it's always important. If you believe in an asset, park a little bit of your portfolio in that. Like, for example, Ripple. You might have been waiting and you might have been like, I have time to park into this asset, or you might have not been DCAing, or you might like be in and out of a position. If you really believe in something, or if you're really waiting on like a market changing news event, you can do no better than to at least park a portion of funds, because like getting 78% on even 10% portfolio is better than getting 0%. So always prepare, like be in the news. Macroeconomic conditions and market news matter just as much as fundamental analysis. So stay woke, guys. Stay focused on everything. Don't let it pass you by. All right. Moving on to our second topic. Coinbase's coin. All right, and this is a TradFi asset. If you've been in the news, you're also aware of Coinbase's actual stock coin, and the bullish narrative, which it wasn't always that case, but the recent bullish narrative around coin. Essentially, like they have been being bought up really, really aggressively by Ark Invest, Kathy Wood. Like every time it barely dips, she's in there like millions of shares, millions of shares, millions of shares. And if you've been tracking it, it wasn't doing so hot. It like debuted during the IPO at like 300 a share. And I know a lot of people were like crazy bullish about it and went all in, and it went down. It went down, down, down so bad. And we went from 300 to a, like, I want to say 35 when I was watching it. So people took a massive drawdown. But recently, every time we get a little bit of good news, it's been popping up and it's been sustaining, which is really important. Usually, Wall Street assets aren't so volatile. So it's actually kind of weird to see something, behave as such. And also, it micro shares is heavily invested in Bitcoin as well. So two companies, if you're looking for TradFi exposure to Bitcoin or like crypto markets in general, might be a smart buy if you actually have like a old world market portfolio. But it's like pretty cash cow type of business. They collect from fees, just like most exchanges. Very prolific in the states. It's like really one of the only what three Kraken, Gemini, and Coinbase that you can use. It's like fully regulated, and in the states, if it's not regulated, it pretty much doesn't exist because SEC. Um, it has a really strong chance, in my opinion, of winning this upcoming lawsuit. SEC has been on one for quite some time, and they currently have one open concerning staking products with Coinbase. And Coinbase is like, we've attempted to comply with you guys, so like we don't really see what the problem is. A lot of companies, a lot of big players in the crypto space are essentially saying that it's not very transparent. Like they've contacted the SEC directly saying, like, how can we get compliant? And the SEC won't respond or get like some kind of ambiguous answer. So when they come back and try to regulate through enforcement, all the companies are like, what's this about? We really good faith. We're trying to participate in the markets as like a well-regulated actor, and it doesn't really seem like you guys want anybody. It's like a kind of gatekeeping. And I won't speak ill of the SEC. We always, we're hard on the SEC sometimes, but they serve a vital and necessary function for every company where it's kind of like, why are they doing this? There are like so many scams and Ponzi schemes that these guys are responsible for breaking up and making sure that investors get their money back. So like regulatory agencies across the world are like a necessary evil. Don't conflate the fact that sometimes their rulings are inconvenient or they seem stifling what their like core mission statements are. With that being said, I think they're being a little heavy-handed on crypto in general, but in my opinion, a lot of this is a reaction to FTX and Terra, if you really want to mince hairs. So as that stigma kind of fades out of the collective unconscious, I think you'll see like a more generally pro crypto market. But if you're holding coin or if you're interested in coin, let me know in the chat if you have been dabbling in coin or at least keeping an eye on it. Um, I honestly think it's not a terrible buy. It was a lot better by around 35. But if we're just here, pre ETF acceptance, possibly, there's a lot of upside. And remember, it was 300. So, and it's not. So, definitely might be something to put in a 401k or a long term hold for a traditional portfolio. All right. Any thoughts on this one, man? I'm blazing through it today, but what do you think? Are you invested in traditional markets at all? Are you crypto bro through and through?
I mean, this whole Coinbase thing is interesting. Coinbase is quite an OG. They've been around and they've been up and down. I saw someone asking for the Discord link, so I dropped it the channel now. So get in there. If you've got a chart for me, please do drop it. Um, yeah, I'm a crypto bro. I'm a crypto bro. I strive to be as all in on crypto as I can, and I know that's not always a good way to be. But if you look at it, I mean, yeah, it's a little bit scary, but sometimes you got to put faith. Of course, you got to diversify, and that's why I use traditional markets. But if I think about my portfolio, there's USDC, there's USDT, and yes, it's pegged, but that's crypto. That's still
Yeah.
crypto. I still have faith that those stables. So I mean, I do, of course. I think that many financial markets obviously have their place. They're entrenched, and soon, if not in the next 5 or 10 years, we're going to be calling these digital assets, traditional assets. They're just relatively new. So yeah, that's my take on it. But let's move. Everybody, look into the comments for the Kahoot pin. Please do come and join. And yeah, let's go through our news. I mean, it's just the news is just awesome at the moment.
Yeah, it's a
Everything
lot,
you
but
read
it's
is just
good,
like,
man.
yes, yes.
All right, moving into our next panel, Arkham Intelligence. All right. Following the announcement of its new crypto Intel marketplace, on Monday, Arkham Intelligence has seen a resurgence of complaints about the company's method of generating referral links. All right, this is a big old piece of irony. I kind of love this story. I hate that people's information was exposed, but I kind of love to see it. So let me explain a little bit if you aren't aware of what happened here. All right, so like Arkham is essentially like a crowdsourced chain analysis. They have the ability to like use AI and like social research in order to attach a name or an identity to a random crypto address. They're like trying to peel back the pseudo anonymity, and I can never say this word, pseudo anonymity. You know what I'm trying to say? Half anonymous, not quite anonymous, but essentially like putting names and faces to addresses. So the way that they want to do this in Amalgate is they want to like make a marketplace, or they have made a marketplace where you can put up auctions and bounties in order to identify. So like if you have some information and I want to know what this particular address is, can be like, all right, man, I'm putting up, say, an ether for the person that could give like valid information about who this is, who is attached to this address. And if you have information, you want that ether, then you're gonna like participate and you're going to tell them, you're gonna type it in the platform, and now it's labeled like on Nansen, or like chain analysis is like the we don't really need people to do this. We're going to use like KYC records and like just hard blockchain forensics in order to get to the same result. So there's a lot of division for the people that are a little bit less about privacy. They're like, this is good. This is showing like a good faith effort to weed out like fraudulent, malicious actors. Now we have a way for like, terrorists and all the bad guys. If their wallet is publicly known and there's any information about them, then people are financially incentivized to, get in there and help, put a face to an address. But for the privacy about it among us, this is kind of big brotherish, like if you don't take proper precautions with operational security, then, people will find out what your address is and like assume that any government, especially the government that's attached to the exchange that you use, the centralized exchange, is probably aware of this through tax records, through AML, I mean, not any money laundering, KYC filings. This is like public information in so much that you have a bank account or you're like a particular citizen of a place. But, amalgamating all this information into one place, it kind of sucks from a privacy standpoint because there will be people that have the wrong intentions that will want to dox people's addresses. And, depending on where you live at in the world, having people know what you're worth, that's not a good look. Even in the States, you just don't want everybody to know what you're holding crypto as. And by the way, remember, good crypto practice is regularly changing your wallets. If you're into decentralized, exchanges and things like that, use a wallet, make a new wallet, transfer your assets over. It only
And your
costs.
passwords. And your
Yes. Oh God.
passwords.
And please rotate your passwords, people. They are
See
hacking
it as
phones.
hygiene. See it as security hygiene, like brushing your teeth. Make
Yes.
sure every few
Brush
months,
often and well.
take it at your own pace. Change your password and
All right,
remember
but
that.
bringing it back, I got a little off in the weeds about what these guys are. This is what these guys did. So Arkham Intelligence is like, we're gonna dox everybody. Like this is our mission. We're gonna make a business product around this, and their platform just recently came out of beta. So like, there's referral links, much like Bybit, but if you take their referral link and you like decode it, you will find out that the way that it was saved is essentially plain text because there's not a lot of encryption there. And you can work backwards from a referral link and figure out someone's email address, the email address of the person that offered you the link. So, as you know, leaking email addresses is an absolute no no. And it's kind of a bad look for people that are like, we're going to be the custodians of like identity on blockchain. And it's like, well, dude, you can't even, hold email addresses. Do we really trust you with taking up this particular mantle as far as like blockchain privacy? So I think it's ironic, and I don't 100% agree. I do see the need, and I see like the innovativeness and like the potential of the service they're offering. But quite honestly, anything that degrades privacy, always you'll get a hard no from me because privacy in this day and age is like an increasingly rare thing with Twitter and TikTok and all of the stuff that you leak as far as metadata. So I just hate to see our last little vestiges of privacy leaking away. So I guess they got a little bit of egg on their face. Time will tell if people actually adopt into this product. We will see. But that is the narrative as far as Arkham Intelligence goes. All right, and do we have any more delicious news? Just feel like I've been talking. Oh, sorry guys, and I'm sorry it's taking so long. Ripple, this is why we're here today. All right, finally, judge ruled Ripple is not a security. Altcoins go parabolic. Altcoins went nutter butters. All right,
It was nuts to watch.
still
I
going
don't know
nuts.
who was on the charts. I was on the charts watching it was going down. Some of my bots were at $100 plus unrealized P&L, and I just
Yes,
started watching them just breaking the range. Like it just this, like you said, this parabolic energy came in, and I just terminated everything I said. No thing, when you've been looking at the charts for like weeks, obviously we're always looking at the charts, and then all of a sudden you see volume within a minute that you haven't seen in months, and you realize like something has happened. And then you go online and you see this XRP news. And I mean, a lot of us were actually looking forward to this news now. For 2 years, we've been
yes,
buying XRP because we've just hoped that they'd win. And you know what? If you lost money shorting XRP, don't worry about it. We made a huge win as a crypto industry yesterday, a massive win, and this might be the catalyst to push us through the resistance that we need to continue our bull market, and that is huge. A bull market can bring you a lot more profit. So exciting times. But let us know what you think, Lane. Are you an XRP fan?
what is there not to like? But yeah, tell you took one for the team if you weren't in, but it is better for your bags in the long run. This affects all your bags instead of just your Ripple bag. So rejoice in that particular thing. But in a
Exactly.
nutshell, the ruling is that it's a partial victory, but it really matters for us little guy. So like Ripple is not a security per se; is kind of conditional. If you got Ripple in a programmatic method, like through the essentially retail sales, as another way to repackage it, then Ripple is not a security. Now, if you're like an executive and you've like talked to like private VC and you've sold them Ripple like at differential prices or like basically insider institutional sales, that is technically a security. And that kind of makes sense. I mean, like no VC is like giving tens of millions of dollars and not expecting profit. And an expectation of profit technically makes things a security per the Howey test. So it's a reasonable take, but like very refreshing, given all the bad regulatory news we've been hearing about Ripple. And as you've seen, Marcus went crazy.
Almost
So
seems like a change of sentiment from the SEC.
it
It's like
does.
it's
It
almost
does.
to me it feels like this old regime is kind of losing, kind of dying out. Maybe older players are moving out, maybe younger players are coming in, maybe more, you know, embraceful characters. So yeah, I mean, like you said, don't worry if your short-term trades got stopped out, etc. In the long term, this is so good for your bags, and it's just a lesson. It's really a lesson that when you're uncertain in this market, as we always are, then play the best things, play the low risk things, play the DCA, play the
Good
spot
advice.
grid bots, etc. Because those are the things that are not going to get you wrecked when things start to go nuts, which is what we know is bound to happen in this market. It's either it's always nuts. All right. And when it's quiet, that's when you must get ready for it to be nuts. And some of us said in the group, when will I ever catch a pump like this? But the signs were there. The signs were there. We were just edging, edging, edging. And I'll show you the charts. I mean, the Bitcoin dominance, how it fell. All of the EMAs started to cross. All right. So I hope everybody has joined the Kahoot. Let me drop the link again. And let us know how you feel about XRP. XRP led the rally. So that was so interesting because it really did. And you know what? ETH was pumping at the same time. It's almost like ETH followed XRP and ADA followed ETH. Well, everything follows ETH. All of
Yeah.
the alts follow ETH.
Solana.
And yeah, we'll go into the charting just now and look at the Bitcoin dominance. And I mean, as soon as I saw the Bitcoin dominance nosediving like that, yeah, it's just screaming alt season, which is very, very exciting. There we go. Let's go altcoin season. Okay, so let me know if anyone is having trouble getting in. Someone help out with the Discord link. Maybe I should drop the general Discord link. It is just Discord/Bybit, discord.gg/Bybit. You might not be able to get into the channel if you're not in the Discord at all. So let me quickly drop the general Bybit link. Oh, I see some charts flowing in. Thank you, YYYIT. Okay, I see an intraday trade, but I think that sounds nice. Thank you for that. Please do get your charts into the Discord. Airplanes, please do help me to drop a general Discord link. Let me see if I can quickly find it. Oh, there we go. Okay, here it is, the general Discord link. If you're not in the channel at all, and I think we can move into our hyped tokens.
Oh yeah, there's more. Well, hilariously, let me switch over.
We have 38 in our Kahoot. Very, very cool. Let's push it for that 50. Invite your friends. Let's have a fun time in this quiz.
There you go. All right. And for our hype token of the day, there's only one, Ripple. Ripple in its various flavors, Ripple Perp, Ripple USTD. Like Ripple is just on a tear right now. This is the biggest news that we've had in recent memory, and we've already been over the chart, but there you go. Now, tread with caution. This could go either way, as Jordan stated earlier. There could be plenty of more upside, which I suspect may be the deal after we see like a little bit of consolidation. We might nosedive. You never know. The play here was really getting in when it was floating around, a little bit under 50 cents, but it's any man's
I think the
game.
media can also jump the gun. If this is a kind of speculative thing, then we could see the same dump. We could see the exact same dump in reverse. Like someone
Yes,
said here, what if the judge? Yeah, Tri King said, what if the judge
I saw that.
actually said it wasn't? And that's the bet that XRP army holders were taking. They've been buying into this thing because they believe that it's going to win, that it shouldn't be a security. It's so volatile. How can it be a security? But anyway, carry on. Thanks, Leonard.
Oh, but yeah, that's in a nutshell. Tread with caution, but definitely, uh, if you look at some of the forecasts, people are saying we're going to at least see $1. Not financial advice. It's on you at this point. You always want to get an asset, so when you see upside like this, you have a little bit more options because you're in profit. How you want to move forward. If you aren't holding Ripple right now, you know, evaluate, manage your risk appropriately, and approach. But if you are holding Ripple, baby, you're
And wait
seventy-eight
for the
percent
dip
up.
if
You
you're
don't
not
really care
holding.
about any of this. You're sitting
Yeah,
pretty
wait.
right now. So
Just never hop on a moving train. Wait for your next brilliant opportunity. That would be my
amen.
advice. I mean, a lot of people won, but if you hop in now, you might be one of the losers. When people win, people have to lose. So just be smart. Play like the whales. Okay, let me drop the raffle link once again. I see some are requesting it. I'm dropping the link and the code.
All right, and that's it from my side.
Awesome. Thank you, Leonard. Okay, so there is the link and the code. If you enter for details, you will stand to win $50 in trading bonus. Not bad. All right, so before we hit our Kahoot, and we are doing so well for time, let me drop the link to the Kahoot once again. We have 39. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, so there we go. Thank you, Leonard. Will there be any chance the XRP price action will experience same correction? 100%. There's a huge chance of that. Can we see BTC 200K? Same thing. Huge chance of that. The adrenaline, though, I know, right? When I saw those charts, I thought, let me just get out of anything that's leveraged right now. Of course, my longs are left because that was just awesome. Crypto Cloud. Imagine being told that ship will never get to $1, but looking at XRP, it almost got to $1. All the talk about market cap of cryptocurrencies did not stop XRP from getting close. Interesting. Crypto Cloud, you've got your eye on the market. 41 in the Kahoot. Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
it's crazy today.
This is going to be lovely. And thank you to the team for making it so big. Thank you, everybody, for showing face. Okay, so right now in the Discord, let's go into a bit of a more holistic trading atmosphere. We got wrecked on our DGen trades so quickly, which just shows you the market is very volatile, firstly, at the moment. So if you're new, step back. And if you want to trade, limit your leverage, limit your equity. It's that simple. All right, so we have a chart here from Sam. Thank you very much on Atom. We have a chart from A on BTC. We have a chart from YYITT on. That one's in Russian, so it's a little bit difficult. What pair is that? Thank you for dropping that chart. Oh, it's ETH. It's ETH. Oh, so you're looking at is that an ETH short? Very nice from the 2000 level. So two trades there already we can look at. Let's get into it. Okay, so let's start with the Cosmos, which is Atom. Very, very cool project. For those of you who don't know about it, it's been around for a while. It's quite OG. And I mean, look, all of these alts gave us this 50, which is a golden cross on pretty much all the time frames. This is the 15-minute time frame, but it's as simple as that. I mean, to short this now, we're going to look for that cross, and we're so far away from that cross. We're still so overextended. You know, price action on this 15 minutes would still need to break through this 50, break through the resistance here at the 200. Then once price action is below, then the EMA can come down, give us our cross to short. So we've still got quite a bit of time here on the short. Let me know what your play is here on Atom. Atom break diagonal trend line. So you're actually looking at a long, and your time frame is the 1 day. Okay, so let's go to the 1 day. And you're looking for a long, beautiful, very nice. So what we're looking for here is the golden cross for the long, which looks like it might be imminent. It looks like we might be turning around to come to our golden cross entry. So what we could do here is a premature entry. Of course, we would want it at the bottom of this range. Ideally, we'd want to be buying in on one of these dips. What we're going to do is enter prematurely. And if the trade doesn't go in our direction and we come down to major support here, obviously, well, I'm going to go with you here, Sam D Leader, and see what you've got. But even on your chart, I can see you've mapped out the major liquidity is down here. So the way that I'm going to enter this trade is to make sure that I can still add to it. So we're going to limit our leverage and we're going to limit our equity so that if this trade goes real bad all the way down to $8, we can hopefully still add to it. I hope that makes sense and not get liquidated. All right, so let's do it. You're looking for a long at the break of the trend line. So I'll take these out. I'll quickly draw the trend line so we can all see what we're looking for here. And of course, technically, like I said, we wouldn't enter now. We would 100% wait for the break of the trend line, which looks like it's happening. Okay, so it looks like the trend is breaking. Now, technically, ideally, and this is why this trade might work, because we're going to allow ourselves to come into a loss and add to our trade. But this is how you would play this trade. I hope everybody is very aware. You have the breakout, you wait for the retest. If the retest comes in with volume, you enter your trade. If you thought this was the breakout here, oops, sorry. So just be aware. Same thing here. If you thought it was a breakout, oops, sorry. We didn't get the volume here on the retest. And it's been happening time and time again here. So there's no saying that this will be the time. It could just be another fake out. But let's see what you got, Sam D Leader. I think you're possibly new to our vibrant online trading community. So let's open your trade right now, Sam D Leader. Please, in the Discord or in the YouTube chats, let's go. What's your leverage? What's your leverage here on this intraday trade on Atom? We can go up to a 50x, but this is not a degen trade. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open it on a 5x. Okay, and we're going to open with $100. We're looking to open the long, even though it's 5x. Stop loss. Stop loss, everybody. We're going to go for the same risk to reward ratio. And we're going to see where they land, and we can always alter them. So there is our long from Sam D Leader. Hopefully, this will be the actual break of the trend line. This does look like some nice volume, so hopefully it will play out like this. We see our long stop loss is in play. Check everything is correct, and we open our long. Then we will see our take profit. We will see our stop loss. Right now, our stop loss is not even allowing us the retest. So let's come down. Let's see where our stop loss is at and what we're risking. We're currently risking $30 to gain $90. And of course, what we can do, since this is Bybit, we can just move our stop loss around. So what I'm going to do is just move it slightly down to there. And we'll watch this trade play out. Our TP. Let me know what your TP is. I think that looks all right. We're still above a 1 to 2. We will let this play out. So I have limited my leverage so that we can add to our trade If we come a little bit down, let me bring my stop loss just below this line. So if we now come down, boom, we can add to our trade, bring our entry price down, and maybe go to the moon. Otherwise, if we go down here, we are stopped out, we are safe. I can't stress it enough. Okay, so let's quickly go into some. We haven't actually done any charting. So this is BTC on the 4 hour. And for those who are new to my TA, this is an upward sloping daily channel. And this is the top of our massive weekly and monthly upward sloping channel. So go and draw these in because the significance here is uncanny. Most of you know top of the 2019 bull market, bottom of the 2020 bear market, and we've extrapolated this whole long channel up to our levels now, and it is giving us to the dollar levels. We can see that our weekly candle is breaking above the resistance that has been keeping the bulls down absolutely brutally. And look at this liquidity at this level. I mean, huge, huge. And the bulls are now slightly above it. This is very bullish. What we need is to, of course, I mean, this is so nice. This pipeline is so upward sloping. We can literally, this would be so nice if we could just stay. How Look how steep this is. If we could just stay in here, it could be very, very juicy. But all we need is this. We just need this. Boom, support. And yeah, we can be really good to go with the continuation on confirmation of a bull market. Of course, just be aware of this weekly candle faking out. And of course, a smash down to these kinds of levels, which is very much on the cards. All right, let's have a very quick look at ETH. Of course, this is just a weekly outlook, but that's where it is right now. When you see huge volatility like this, you're only going to get wrecked on the smaller time frames. Understand what's going on. Okay, we can go to the daily. And the daily will, of course, just show us the battle, show us where we are, where our major resistance is. And you can see how on my chart I have very few lines. And right now, this is the line, and we are slightly below it. Of course, we have our median of this upward sloping kind of pipeline hourly channel to give us some support. So it's kind of a, sure, really a nail biter at the moment, which is absolutely awesome. Before we look at ETH, what I want to look at is the BTC dominance. I mean, there's no clearer definition of a nosedive, an absolute nosedive for BTC dominance on the daily. And yeah, this really does mean that it could be an alt season. Of course, the bears, the alt bears are saying, this is now support. This might very easily be BTC's launch point. So be careful of that. Two alts might now take a dump if Bitcoin dominance decides to pump. But let's have a look what's happening here. USDT dominance is having a very hard time after this breakdown of their trend. Sure, I mean, USDT, meaning that all of the holders of USDT, those crypto holders of USDT, are starting to pour them into alts, starting to hold BTC, ETH. And from here, of course, our total market cap is going to be absolutely exploding. Even better, our total 3, like butter, through its resistance. Look, so like what I said, it's been months since we've had this kind of volatility. Look at all these candles here on the Crypto 3 total market cap. So this is all altcoins excluding BTC and ETH. And then all of a sudden, so I mean, no candle bodies this big. Largest candle body is about 5%. Then all of a sudden, on the daily time frame, we get a candle body of 10%. And this just shows you that things are being shaken up. The market is waking up. Maybe the boredom is ending. And sorry to those who were bored and scared and fearful at 16,500, because where we're sitting now is a 2x on that. And newbies, I have friends who are newbies who have started catching on and bought XRP a few weeks ago and who are sitting in 50% profit. And that's how easy it is. All right, so from here, of course, let's look at ETH BTC. And I mean, this is just beautiful. This is what I have always said. I do believe that ETH will outperform Bitcoin. This doesn't mean I think that ETH will get to a higher valuation, but I do believe that ETH will earn us more than holding ETH will earn you more than holding Bitcoin. Not financial advice, my own personal opinion. And we can see that ETH is finally finding support against BTC. BTC has been absolutely killing it on the charts, and now ETH is starting to show some fire. We see the start of an uptrend we need to get through here. All right, so of course we need to quickly look at the Dixie. We need to hop into the Kahoot and I hope everybody is winning with that. Let's quickly look at the DXY. And how many times live did we call this? I mean, look how this chart behaves. We literally said that's the next support. We literally said that's probably where it's going to turn around. So if you are a newbie, look at the Dixie, track it, use the indicators because it behaves. If you're a newbie starting to use indicators on crypto charts, you're going to struggle because crypto does not behave. All right, so Dixie had a massive dump, meaning that a huge amount of liquidity, not from USDT, from actual US dollars, 3%. That's a huge amount of money. 3%. Oh my word. 3.5% of the US dollar moved out into other assets. And of course, we know that a huge amount of those assets were digital currencies. What a win. This for us is a huge win. And of course, now we're at, major channel support. So watch out for that move. Watch out for that move. All right, I think it's time for Kahoot. Am I right or am I wrong? Let's go. We have 37 in. I think some hopped off to save their signal. Let's
Seems like
go.
it.
Now is the time. Now is the time to hop on. We're going to smash our Kahoot. I see Draxus, Chukwusam, Zaida, Suchi, Manuel, Ryazuki, Ikaput, Ixastra. Let us know in the chat if this is your first Kahoot or if you've been with us before. I see more in the live. I see 58 in the live. We need more than 50 in the Kahoot. Let us know if you have problems. We are going to start in 1 minute. I see 44 for a Black Gold Zion. Oh, this is awesome. Crypto Povar. And you know what's so cool is we are all over the world. 47. Thank you. Give me my 50. Give me my 50 and I'll be happy for this session. Abdul Niranjan, Foray, my boy, Gent God, YYIT, thank you so much for that chart in the Discord. You deserve a reward for that. And I love your brain with the ski goggles. Digital Flyer, let's see what you got. One of our knowledgeable affiliates, Sartak, Ika, Lalit. This is the height of competition. 49, 50. Thank you, everybody. Let's go. All right. So, beautiful. Let's go. This is my first Kahoot. Boom. Lovely to hear. 51. You guys are just doing it for me today. All right. So let's go. No problems. Moving forward, starting the Kahoot in 3, 2, 1. Don't worry if you have dropped out due to signal, just hop back on. Let me drop the link one last time. Drop it in any community you like. No hackers can affect us. Let's go. Starting now. 53. Thank you. 54. Awesome. And here we go.
All right, guys.
I'll
What are
take
you
the
thinking,
first
guys?
cue. All right, so which one of the following topics are not covered under this link? And I will quickly drop the link. Oh, give me 1 second. What I'm going to do is I can't pause. Anyway, it's okay. Let me quickly find the link.
All right. 1 second left.
Okay, so sure. I didn't manage to drop the link in time, but I see that everyone is very clever and very on it. So let's do this so we can see the board better.
Thank you, sir.
Sure. Thank you, everybody, for helping me there. And sorry to those who got tricked. Without the link, you even managed to smash it. Okay, so before we move on, let's just have a look here. This was the link. And thank you, everybody, for being so awesome. But as we can see, there is no options. There's no options involved here. All right, so let's have a look quickly at this Bybit announcement. So as we see, we have some updates to our VIP program, lower fees, as well as new fee tiers. So here, for those of you who know, we used to have 3 pro tiers. Sure, now we have 5. And of course, come over to the link, airplanes, if you can drop it for us. So I'll quickly get it at the end of the session. But absolutely awesome to see our VIP program boosting. And of course, remember, Wasat. All right, so let's go. I'm so impressed. 24, nailing it, even though we didn't drop the link. Let's see the scoreboard. Maxilla, 985, which means you answered extremely quickly. So congratulations. Zyda in second, then Pinnacle, Sheena, Crypto Cloud. This is, yeah, a matter of seconds. And sure, that's heavy knowledge. All right. So I hope everybody is managing. Please let me know if there are any struggles. Let's go into question two.
All right. For number two, how many VIP Pro tiers are there now? All right. We just went over this. There's been a change in the fees and the tiers. What are the new tiers? Or what number, so to speak? All right. You got 15 seconds, 13 seconds.
5 seconds. 50 answers. Loving
50
it.
answers. Oh.
Ooh, so we just brought it up on the screen, and some of us having a tough time. So remember, be in the stream, be in the Kahoot, because we're going to throw you curveballs. Sure, and I'm impressed. I'm impressed today what's going on. Well done to the 23 of you. Let's have a look here. Oh, CBT Digital Flyer hopping into second. Maxilla, let us know. Maxilla, where are you from? You're killing it. I mean, 1934 means you have not missed out on much time. Crypto Cloud, Ryuzaki, up 16 places. Lalit is the highest climber. So this is when it's really fun, when we have 50 plus and the competition is hot. Surrender, if you can't log in, just keep trying. It is probably network. Which of the following is a correct statement? Cathay Woods ARK buys more Coinbase stocks. Fidelity to launch a ETH and BCH spot ETF. Grayscale BTC spot ETF will be the first in line. CBOE refiles 5 Bitcoin ETFs. 1 second to go. All right, so 5 of you getting it correct. This was a difficult question, so do not stress. We like to test you. And Maxilla just seems to know it all. Have you hacked my computer?
Quickly.
Are you in my screen? Or what's, I mean, these are not easy questions. So well done. Sheesh. And CBT. Awesome. Props. JD Kumawat, let us know where you're from. Long gone in Crypto Cloud. Regulars in the communities, absolutely killing it. Ika, Isaac, how's everybody doing? Is anyone struggling? The pin is at the bottom of the screen. If you need it, it is 4615334. Oh no, somehow you are late. It's all good. There's still time to catch up. Let's see if Maxilla can continue. All right, question number 4.
All right. What will bit tokens be converted to? If you've been in the chat, questions, so many questions about this. So, what asset can you convert your bit over to currently? You got about 15 seconds on that. You got this.
10 seconds, 51 answers in, 52, 53, 54. Well done, everybody. 55.
Jesus. All right.
Killing
All right.
it. So we seem to have punted it enough. And you know what? Yeah, Bybit doesn't do anything that isn't highly strategic. So keep an eye on this. Keep an eye on any airdrops you can get. Buy starter. This is going to be big. 44 getting it correct. I'm very proud. Maxilla retaining first place.
Not
CBT
budging.
Digital Flyer maintaining. Sure.
Drax is climbing. I see. Up 11 places. Congrats.
Crypto Cloud and Long Gone fighting. Draxus, well done, brother. Okay, are there any problems? I see Kahoot not working. Just try one more time to hop in. It is probably your connection. Everyone seems to be on it. Okay, which of the following is the latest Arkham saga all about? Arkham labels a wrong wallet causing BTC sell-off. Arkham hype listing on Binance Launchpad. Arkham with an email docs of all its users. Arkham CEO shows off by buying luxurious shades. 7 seconds left. 34 answers in.
All right. And that is Arkham with an email docs of its entire user base. Thanks, Arkham. And if you were affected by that, you may want to change your email. It's leaked. It depends on how you feel about that. But kind of mixed bag on that one. Seems like some of y'all got that one. I talked about this so much, guys.
I see
I'm
the
still,
majority getting tricked. The majority
yeah.
getting tricked. So you gotta have your hearing cap on. I think some saw Binance and said, oh, you know what? It's just that one. Nice trick there. Oh,
Oh,
Maxilla. Sorry, brother. Ryozuki coming in. Looking happy. Maxilla looking a bit sad. It's okay, buddy. You're still in third. Lookman flying up to second. Look at that. Digital Flyer keeping the fourth. JD Kumawat in fifth. Up 15 places. Manuel Alice. All right, let's go on to question 6.
come on, guys. What
What
does
does
P and
P
L
and L
stand
stand for? Peace and luxury, positive and loss, predicted loss, or profit and loss? What does P and L stand for? We see it on our charts all the time on Bybit. We should know what it means. 8 seconds left, 51 answers in, 5 seconds left. Smash those buttons.
for? And of
Oh,
course,
okay. So we all know about profit and loss, it
that's good.
seems. I did trick some of you with the positive and loss. It's very similar, but nope, it is profit. 50 of you know all about profit. A nice green candle for us. Well done. Answer streak. Well done, Chukwu. Ryozuki coming in hot at the top. Maxilla, Pinnacle, Lalit. So things getting completely mixed up. Crypto Cloud, Peace and Luxury. Sarouge. It can be peace and luxury. Or I can think of some other words that I could use for it too. All right. Let's go to number 7. What does USDT perpetual mean? Perpetual contract using USDT as collateral, perpetual contract using BTC as collateral, perpetual contract using ETH as collateral, collateral contract using USDT as perpetual. 17 seconds left. 41 answers in. Let's go, everybody.
They're rolling
10
in.
seconds left. 50 answers in.
All right. And a perpetual contract using USDT or Tether as collateral. All right.
I see
Seems
some
like.
of us getting tricked there.
Mm-hmm.
I just swapped the words around. Okay, Ryozuki at the top. Maxilla in second. CBT, where have you gone? Lalit, JD Kumawat, and Crypto Cloud. 8 players have reached an answer streak of 4.
Congrats.
So you are
Congrats.
doing well. There is still time to mix it up. Let's go. Question number 8. Len, you can take this.
All right. What is the pseudonym for the creator of Bitcoin? All right. So I'm not. I'm bad with names, y'all. John Howells, BTC Man, and Satoshi Nakamoto. Which one of those? What is the alter ego, so to speak, the like Bruce Wayne of Bitcoin? And you got about 6 seconds left. 52 answers in. I think this one should be common knowledge, but let's see. There we go. And y'all didn't disappoint. Sir Satoshi of Nakamoto, our spiritual founder and the person that put all this into motion. Big ups to whoever that was. I think it's a couple people, but we're not
And
going to
what
get
a
into that right
brilliant man or group, because would we be, it was, he changed the course of history.
now.
He
Yes.
created cryptography, and if he didn't create it, we probably still wouldn't have it. It's just like every now and then you get that person that changes history, or that group. I do think it's one person, one very, very, very rich person with literally like 1,000,000 Bitcoin. Okay, let's go. Raizuki, man, let us know who you are and where you are from, because you are absolutely killing it.
He's on fire, man.
Long
Usual
Gone is
suspects.
back with an answer streak of 3.
Congrats.
Okay,
Congrats.
Maxilla Lalit, JD Kumawat, and it's are we ready for question 9? Let's go. What is meant by the term altcoin? Any cryptocurrency that is alternative in their thinking, any cryptocurrency that is an alternative to BTC, any cryptocurrency that is a meme coin, any cryptocurrency that is an alternative to BTC and ETH. 45 answers in. Quickly, 3 seconds. Well done. Most of us smashing it. 36 getting it correct. Let's see how fast you managed. Okay, Maxilla, very, very
All right.
impressive. Absolutely killing it. So let us know what your secret is. I mean, sure. 6 players with an answer streak of 6. Very nice. Lalit second, JD Kumawat third, Itza in fourth, and Chuku Sam in fifth. Very nice. You got a fan, Lalit. All right. Final question. 10 out of 10. You can take this, Len.
All right. What is a Bitcoin maximalist or a Bitcoin maxi? Is this a person that dislikes Bitcoin more than all other crypto assets? A person who radically dislikes cryptocurrency, period? A person who defends all other crypto assets against Bitcoin? Or a person who defends Bitcoin against all other crypto assets? So, like, what is a quintessential maxi? What does being a Bitcoin maximalist mean? Got about 8 seconds, 4 or 6 answers in. And this is the
Quickly, quickly,
final one,
get your
guys. The
answers in.
final countdown. Three, two, one.
Boom,
And it is
35.
a person who defends
Smashing it.
Bitcoin against all other crypto assets. Bitcoin maxis are not trying to hear about Ether, Ripple, none of that. Bitcoin, only thing that matters. It's a way to look at it. All right.
So, congratulations. Let's have a look at our winners. In third place,
All right. It's
we
from
have
third.
it's
All right. Silver lit.
Lalit. Well, congratulations. Taking the silver. And
All right.
Maxilla.
Maxilla.
Let us know where you're
Congrats.
from. You absolutely killed it.
All right. With Chuckle Sam Red Sky bringing up the rear. Congrats, guys. As always, if you won something, just contact one of us in the chat. Please pass on your ID. We might have it because it seems like you guys are usual suspects to make sure that you get your distribution. All right.
Maxilla, congratulations. You must have been around the scene. You're an OG. I can feel that you're an OG. So congratulations. And come back into the communities because yeah, it feels like you were here before and you show your face and you kill everything. I remember that name. I remember that name. But it's been a while. All right, so thank you everybody. It's been an absolutely awesome stream. Let's just have a look at our DGen trades and see. Let's just have a chat about it. Okay, so we are in profit on our holistic trade, our 5x. Very nice. We're in a $5 profit. It looks like, yeah, we'll let this one play out and I'll keep you updated in the Discord. When we talk about our DGen trades, because we hopped into them so quickly and we basically chose a direction, the first problem, it's very volatile to use high leverage right now. The second problem, we just picked a direction, which is pretty much gambling, and it's that easy to get stopped out. So I think those are the basic learnings we had today. There wasn't too much technical input into those DGen trades. It's nice to have a little bit more of a holistic setup here. So please, in the chat, let me know if everybody has enjoyed the stream. Oh, Crypto's Provar still in the long. Very nice. Let me know what you think of the stream. We have 6 more coming up every 2 weeks. On Wednesday, we will have live trading, and let's continue to make it huge. We will hopefully be getting some merch. I will in the Discord also share the full Cahoots winners list, maybe the top 20, so you can see how you did if you were in the top 20. All right, so yes, if you win, you get a $50 trading bonus. From Indonesia, Maxilla. Haha, love it. All right, here's Maxilla. Oh, and thank you, Devault. All right, so thank you, everybody. Please remember from my side, always play from a position of power and strength. Use a stop loss and do not get wrecked. I will see you all in the communities. And thanks again for showing up and making it the best stream ever. I will see you in the communities. And remember, 2 weeks from now, not same time, Wednesday, but almost same time, same place. Let's do this. And thank you, Leonard. Oh, you're just the most wonderful host.
Thank you. Thanks for coming out, guys. Thank you for smashing the contest. Keep observing these markets. There's a lot going on. And as always, trade cautiously. But we will see you guys later. As always, appreciate you joining Bybit's Art of Trading. The struggle